Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Nubian Prince channel. And in this video, I want to talk about a particular issue where, when it comes to black women chasing after thugs, I do believe that the reason most of the time that our sisters do choose these guys sometimes is pretty much in her upbringing, because when she was growing up, she grew up around these guys, and maybe sometimes, a lot of times, we do choose our boyfriend, our first boyfriend, out of our community, how we grew up and who we chill back with, who we go to school with, and pretty much that's what happens most of the times, So if these sisters are growing up into a certain neighborhood which are kind of run down and stuff like that, obviously in those options, these guys would always going to be like a chosen type for her, because she always think these guys are going to always have her back and have her best interests and stuff like that. Not saying they can't, but like I said, if you're looking to have a better quality of life, then there going to be a situation that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to raise your expectation of the type of guys that you want, and most importantly, you would have to also raise the expectation of what you want for your own self, because out of that expectation, then it will mirrors that which you need from outside. So if you have that great expectation of yourself, and you want to have a better quality life, and if in the near future you want to have maybe a family with that person, then these things have to start to mirror from you, because you cannot want to have these things with someone else when you don't even portray these qualities yourself. So a lot of times, like I said, women choose these men because these are people that she grew up with in her environment, in her community, and these was probably the hot prospects. But obviously, things went down. These guys go to separate ways in life, so to do some other things, which are contrary to certain things. But to always choosing thugs over a decent man, black women on a whole, is not every black woman is doing it. But like I said, those which are looking into things as if, these are all the only type of guys you can choose. You have an option to, option on the not on the lies for you to choose these guys. You are also qualified enough to choose a decent guy that you can one day settle down with, and have a family. You guys can build a life together. You guys can go around the world together if you want to travel, do things, as a couple supposed to. So I'm not saying limit yourself only to thugs. I'm simply saying that don't let your immediate circumstances sabotage, whatever other opportunities you may have out there into the water world. Because not because there's no good guys in your community. You can look far and wide these days, because you have internet. And not saying that the internet is 100% safe, but like I said, you can bridge a gap here and there sometimes. So don't just sit there and think that thug has to be your on the way out, or choosing these type of guys is on the way out. I don't think these are only options you got on the table. So like I said, don't sell your life, don't sell your own relationship values and stuff for these kind of low expectation, because do remember, when you're trading all of that for a thug, constantly you're gonna always gonna be living in a thuggish kind of mentality, because that's what you choose. So even if he was a good woman at one point, some point you're gonna start to program you in his way of thinking, his way of doing, and you're gonna have a cycle. And if, let's say for example, you guys go ahead and even have a child, or some kids up in that relationship, that itself gonna sort of affect your quality of life, even with your children. So if you don't want to have that to become that kind of issue, then by all means, I'm saying, like, start to choose wisely, because we cannot always find ourselves with broken homes. And most of the times, thuggery, or the thuggery lifestyle, always gonna permit guys to be always on the street making hustles, or doing that and doing this, to keep his image, to keep his profile up. So a lot of times, the woman would always gonna be remaining at home by herself, raising them kids. So, and not saying like all thugs are bad. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the quality of life. We have to sort of choose a better type of lifestyle for ourselves. And if women are choosing these things out of desperation, then you have to start to fall back a little bit and start to value your own life, start to value your own qualities in your own self, and sort of choose from those qualities. If you got good qualities, then by all means, start to attract guys who have the same or even more quality than you. Because let's face it, if you lay with these guys and tomorrow morning you wake up and you heard that you've been pregnant, you don't want to have it as a sigh of frustration or anger, resentment, and everything. And you want to be happy enough that this guy is a good man, he's a good potential father, And, he can handle his business, he can handle the relationship business. So from that perspective, you have to sort of do just be strong within yourself and have good characters in your own self that you can choose better options of guys, because there are good guys out there in different communities. You have to just sort of expand your reach, and sort of go out of your own community and just sort of see something different, because like I said, to always be in that vicious cycle of choosing these guys, and every time you have broken heart or he lets you down or he physically abuse you, mentally abuse you, they sort of complain as if, you never know that's going to happen in a minute. So start to, take your life more serious, start to put more value upon your own self. Trust that you do, deserve a decent man up in your life, to make things better for both of you. And like I said, your choice, which you're gonna make today, will also impact if you guys have kids or anything in the future. So make sure you make those choices, where you are happy, you're proud of it, and the man himself will also be happy and proud of you to want to build and have a life with you, rather than you just thinking thug life is always the outcome and thug life is on the way out. I don't believe that. So like I said, start to have better options in your arsenal of choices. Start to, respect and love yourself. And then sort of choose guys which can love and respect you as well. Because as long as he respect himself, he will also respect you in return. As long as you respect yourself, then also start to choose guys based on your own merits as well. Don't lower your standard because of, the trend of, these type of guys. Because like I said, when things sort of go sour, you already know that, that's what he's all about. So don't get surprised or frightened to say, oh my God, I didn't know he was like this, or I didn't know he's going to provide for us, or do this or do that. Or you cannot even trust his own words and stuff like that, because you made that choice long time ago, So don't be surprised. But like I said, you can always have a way out. You don't have to always live that lifestyle. You can always get up one day and decide to know what you want a better lifestyle. You need a better lifestyle. You need something fresh, something more vibrant, something, something that you can be proud of, a relationship that you can be proud of, something that, you can take you to the next level, where different experience are, not just stick in that same zone where you get up, argue, fight every day in that relationship. No, that does kills your own spirit, it kills your motivation, it kills your drive. And, over a period of time, you just become a sad and depressed person. So you don't want to be having that to deal with over a period of time. So thank you very much to listen to the Nubian Prince. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I do make videos on relationship topics on a weekly basis. So, have a blessed and a peaceful day, sisters out there. Just keep your head up, choose, make your options the one that you're gonna be proud of tomorrow, just in case you may have family, your family may be proud of you too as well. So, like I said, don't just choose for you, choose for the future as much as how you choose for the present as well. So, have a blessed day. Peace.